Welcome to a video on finding the domain of the composition of two functions. To find the domain of f circle G, let's start with a definition of f circle G. F circle G of x is defined as f of G of x. And so to find the domain of this composite function, let's denote that as d subscript f circle G. We need to start with the domain of the inside function. Now notice that the inside function is g of x. To find the domain of a radical function, the argument, the radicand, cannot be negative, which means that x plus 4 must be greater than or equal to 0. Solving for x, it means that x is greater than or equal to negative 4. So in interval notation, the domain of g of x is the set of all values of x from negative 4 to infinity, including negative 4. And now, by definition of the composition of f circle G, the input of the function f of x is g of x. So we need to make sure that these output values, g of x that is, are valid in the input of the outer function. So to determine the domain of the function f, we look at what will make it undefined. As you can see here, the input value on the function f of x could not be 2. Otherwise, we end up with division by 0. So whatever we're plugging into the function f of x, that expression cannot be the number 2. In other words, we're substituting g of x into that function based on the definition of f circle G, and therefore, for the second part of finding the domain of a composite function, we take the function g and basically set it not equal to the number 2. And again, that's because f of g of x, the output of g of x, is the input of the function f. Therefore, this expression right here cannot be 2. So solving for that, this means square root of x plus 4 cannot be 2. We get x plus 4 cannot be 4. That's squaring both sides of that inequality and then moving the 4 over, which means that x cannot be 0. So first we had a set of x for which it has to be greater than or equal to negative 4, and now we need to exclude the number 0 from that set. And hence the domain of the composite function f circle G is a set of all x values for which it starts at negative 4 up to 0, exclude that, and then from 0 all the way to infinity.